It was my first day at North Shore High. My rules of survival were simple. Don't stand out. Watch your back at all times. And my #1 rule for survival, no girl drama.
I was so excited when I found out that they were making a second Mean Girls because I'm a huge fan of the first one.
I loved the first Mean Girls. I think I'm a 17-year-old girl. Like, I think every girl remotely in the demographic loved that movie.
I win.
Yes, you do.
So many people understood that movie, and not just teenagers, but people in their 20s and 30s and 40s.
You sort of identify with what crowd you were in high school.
It was played very real. Nothing was spoofy or over the top.
Not only was it so real, but it was just so well written and so funny.
I can quote that thing backwards and forwards. It's slightly sick. I mean, you can walk up to anyone and just say Mean Girl quote, and they'll just, immediately go into quoting the movie.
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
Danny DeVito, I love your work.
You're wearing sweatpants. It's Monday.
What's that say? Caitlin Cousin is
Fat whore.
Okay, everybody take some rubbers.
So immediately when I found out, that they were making a second one, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't care what character I play. I just want to go in for just any of them.
Just the fact that they were attempting to make a sequel to something so great, I thought that was really brave, and I wanted to be a part of it.
I mean, when I got the call, I sort of squealed like a little girl. I was excited. I was like, this could be really cool. At the same time, I was like, I don't know, a sequel, this is such a great movie. And I read it and I was like, you know what? I think this is good because it's not trying to be the first movie.
It's just sort of taking some of the best things about Mean Girls, the plastics and the setup at high school, and throwing some innocent bystander to be their prey.
Though it's Mean Girls 2, it's a new generation. It's new characters. I'm not playing Regina. I'm playing Mandy, who's a different character, who has different things going on.
Oh my God! Who said Coco Chanel?
My character is sort of a plot that wasn't in the first one. Sort of the main character helping out another character rather than just trying to survive by yourself.
Hey, Abby, let me give you a ride home. I don't bite.
So, I'm new.
Marker.
You never know coming onto a set, especially with Mean Girls involved. You never know if everyone's gonna click.
I always get worried working with this many girls.
They're all awful, and I don't like any of them. They're really no, I'm kidding.
Actors are bonkers anyway. We're all crazy. I mean, think about it. We walk around playing pretend all day.
The worst is, because in high school you just have to avoid them, but at work you can't. And a lot of times you have to pretend like you like them.
I think when you stick a bunch of young girls or whatever together, sometimes there's problems.
Sometimes you just want to...
I mean, with all the girls working on this movie, it could be a collection of giggling.
There's some times where I do, need some manpower. Guys, come help out.
But it's been really, really great, which I'm sure everyone says, but it's actually true this time.
I'm a bit tired of Chick-fil-A. A lot of Chick-fil-A here.
So, Joe, I see your dad's big in NASCAR. We know how to deal with celebrities here at North Shore. One of our lunch ladies was on the first season of American Idol.
Good to know.
Megan's great. I had actually directed her in an episode of 10 Things I Hate About You. For her, it's a departure from the roles she usually plays.
I'm usually the popular, vain, shallow one. So it was scary to me at first, because it's like I have to use a deeper voice than I normally talk in. My laugh's gonna be different, my walk's gonna be different.
I imagine her sort of being like this tall, tough brunette, and then in comes Megan, and she's sort of this petite blonde, and I thought that's fantastic. Let's turn it, on its head and show that a tough girl can be beautiful and fun and cute.
She's just terrific, and she's up for anything, and everybody just thought she would really be great as Jo.
Is that all you got? Going after my dad, you spoiled, narcissistic bitch!
The way I figure it, no job, no income, no house, no JoJo. Right?
The character of Mandy was pretty vicious.
Yes, exactly.
And we went through a lot of drafts of the screenplay, and we actually toned down some of the meanness.
Ah, young love. Isn't it pathetic?
Mayada's, she does such a great job at the role. She sort of plays it in a way that's so sweet that it makes it even more evil. And she couldn't be any further from her character in real life.
I know people always say that about the girls who play the mean girls, but Mayada's peaceful, really spiritual and helping everybody.
She's just the coolest human being ever.
So it's funny that she ended up playing that role.
I guess that's the fun part of acting, is being someone completely different than you.
She almost has a redeeming quality to her where she is the mean girl and she does awful things,
terrible things.
Perfect.
But, I mean, she has these vulnerable moments throughout the film where you get to see, like, Mandy's still a real person and there's reasoning behind everything that she does.
And I think that's important. I think if you can't identify with the character at all or understand why they do the things they do, you're gonna have a very flat performance.
She's with Abby Hanover.
There's a lot of food in the face in this movie. Pretty much everybody gets food on their face at some point in time.
Jen, who plays Abby, gets a couple of meals thrown in her face.
There's spaghetti and cream of corn. Oops. Which I kind of had to project onto myself, which is kind of masochistic. I had like iced coffees thrown in my face, which I thoroughly enjoyed, having my hair smell like chocolate milk for a few days.
So she's had quite the good time.
Really? But it's like, you know, I've been prepping my whole life. I'm a huge klutz, so I've been completely in my own element.
And then Mandy gets thrown up on.
That was actually a really fun scene to shoot. I think it was like oatmeal, pork, and tomato sauce or something. And it was hot and it smelled like throw up. So, I mean, it really got me in the moment of I am covered in vomit right now.
So we've had quite the time trying to reset and redo these takes with, you know, throw up and spaghetti and coffee.
We should do it again sometime.
I love that. Next time, try to get it in my mouth, though.
You're crazy.
And cut.
Cut.
If we could just hold on her a beat before you go down.
I'd worked with Melanie Mayron before, and knowing that she was attached to the project really kind of changed things for me. Melanie, as a director, was incredibly collaborative.
She's been very open and taking ideas and stuff, and she's always coming up with bits to do.
I love Melanie. She's one of my favorite directors to work with. She's an actor herself, so she knows how to speak to us and get us to where she wants us to be.
She really knows how to, like, get the good stuff out of you and the physical comedy and not make you feel like you're making a fool of yourself.
And cut! I just wanted everybody to bring their best to the table, you know?
And as a woman, like, I think she's been having great opinions and takes on, you know, a lot of the scenes and character developments and things like that.
When you're speaking, I want you to speak like you're in the middle of, you know, the middle of the Coliseum, right?
I don't think without Melanie we would sort of get the depth of character that we're getting in these girls.
You're the only one I told, Mandy. Now who's gonna do my homework and tell me I'm special?
I wanted to make sure that we always had a reality under everything we were doing and how the actors approached all the scenes, that it came from a very real and emotional and honest place.
Is it true? Did my dad pay you to be friends with me? Like, as an actor, to be able to have the director be so involved in the process instead of just the technical stuff is just, I love it.
I think she was the perfect lady for the job.
That's great, you guys. That's great. So just do the break a little quicker. So one more time. That was hilarious. Here we go.
I'll put our hands in at once.
108 Mary, take 3.
Bumblewski on 2.
Break.
I went the wrong way. 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 I am the most unathletic human being that ever walked the face of the earth.
I've never like played a game of football. I've tossed around footballs before. I can throw a football.
Run, moron, run! I mean, I did a lot of sport growing up, but I think this is going to be an entirely different thing.
The thing that scares me to death is we're shooting this movie in Atlanta, Georgia in July, which is the hottest month out of the year. So I just think we're all gonna be like sweating and passing out like flies. But, you know, we'll see.
It'll be okay, I promise.
Okay.
Bumblewski on 2. 1. Sorry.
We have been having, like, a blast.
Everyone's been awesome.
Between takes, they would just laugh and play around and pick on the guys. It was great to see them sort of becoming good friends.
I love them. They're really nice girls.
I thought people trembled before the plastics. My life. What is the rest of that one?
Homecoming king is...
Okay, we're about to prank everyone. The only people that know is the director. One of the producers.
Yeah.
But we're at the homecoming dance right now, and we're not supposed to be here. So we're gonna run up on stage when Abby gets her crown, and I'm gonna like be screaming for it.
And I'm holding her the whole time, making sure she's not gonna get the crown.
And none of the cast members know, so
None
it's
of
gonna
them.
be awesome.
None of them. They're all gonna freak out.
And your homecoming queen is Abby Hanover.
Oh my God.
When everybody's excited about their characters and excited about the story, and time is of the essence, everyone has to rise to the occasion. And what you get under those situations usually is really wonderful.
That was great.
I think it's amazing that as completely opposite as Katie and Joe are, we have the same issues. We still learn the same things, we make the same mistakes.
I wish I'd never even met you.
It was very easy to pull from high school and bring up my terrible traumas and put them on the big screen for you. I hope everyone enjoys it. I think the audience will be able to expect a lot of pink, a lot of funny, silly, girly moments, sassy, spunky teenage humor.
The lightheartedness of the situation is actually kind of awful.
If they like powder puff football, you got all powder puff football you could want in the movie.
See ya.
Oh my God.
Let me give you this.
Okay, yay! I got my flip cam. Okay, awesome.
Wait, so how do I turn it on?
Right.
Just another romantic day on set.
I will make sure to get some really funny, entertaining stuff.
This is like the most exciting flip video ever!
It'll be good.
Hello, you ladies.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. Hi, I'm Meg.
Nope. Guys, like my boots?
This is behind the scenes footage.
Ready?
Ready?
Oh, no.
She did not want to be on screen.
Hello.
This is your moment, Diego. Say something important.
I don't know.
I think we've caught some really funny stuff on the flip cameras.
Yeah!
We've basically just been being really weird and random.
Slow-mo walk, Megan. Romantic slow-mo walk. I'm not a geek, okay? Sky is falling in slow-mo.
What's your set secret? Tell a secret about Jennifer Stone.
No.
You gotta do.
Behind the scenes, Mean Girls. Do it.
I just thought it was a great idea to give everybody a flip. You know, I saw them when they all got them. It was like Christmas. But a few times I saw them walking around, I was like, I don't want to know.
No, this is not that kind of movie. Keith is not going to lift up his shirt.
Oh, they just like to hug in between takes.
Hey, Mayada, what are you doing?
Just using my flip. What are you doing?
I'm using my flip too. It's weird.
That's cool.
It's really weird. What are you?
Flip wars? Flip wars?
Flip wars. Okay, go change.
Okay, fine.
Bye.
It's time for another day on the set of Mean Girls 2.
Woo! I've been doing like set tours, like trying to show the different areas of set.
And now we walk down into the basement.
That's my evil laugh. I save it for evil occasions.
This is Sparky! Sparky! What's up? Those are some camera guys. They're freaking cool.
There's Surly C over there. That's what we like to call her.
These are some more extras. That's a cute face.
Where are we, Nicole?
We're in the vehicle.
This is how you do lunch. Like this.
Oh, that's sexy. And the cleanup begins.
I like shots where you can see like the lights and the booms and the cameras because that's what we see.
Ready and drop. And cut.
There's lots of footage of everybody sleeping because that's what we do in our downtime.
Nicole is napping over there. Apparently, Mayada is a horse and she sleeps standing up.
I'm gonna show you something that's really adorable.
Jennifer Stone always is sleeping in between takes, and Mayada and I have decided that every time we catch her napping, we're gonna do something to try and wake her up.
Jennifer is completely out cold. Here's Claire.
You suck royally. Royally, Claire.
The first time I was a little harsh and I held her nose, and then she woke up in a fright.
Here's Jennifer sleeping yet again. And here's Claire.
And then the second time I tickled her head.
Oh, it's adorable. Jennifer sleeps every day. I asked for special weird talents for everyone.
We are starting with Nicole, so here she goes. Check this out. Bet you didn't know this about her. Check that out. That is talent. Woo!
I thought that this was a special, unique talent, but apparently lots of people can do that.
My talent was supposed to be doing this.
I do a lot of lists. The side list, and then there's the front list.
안녕하세요, 주희의 김입니다.
My talent is laughing at my own joke.
Some of them are funny, some of them are crazy, and then some of them are just kind of like, that's weird.
What is this? Oh my god.
How are you doing that?
It's my shoulder blades.
Thank you, Patrick. That was amazing.
I've been trying to get just like the true, real, everyday life. We're gonna get run over.
Hi. What do you want?
Kiss my feet now.
Nicole, I have a question. How many word searches do you think you've done on the set of Mean Girls 2?
Like 200.
Have you done any word searches, Claire?
They had a washer and dryer at this location that we're filming at today, so I brought my clothes and did my laundry.
We have Hope over here, texting as usual. You know you're working with teenage girls when on downtime, this is what you see them doing. It's all about the cellmate.
This is your impression of my accent.
It's raining! It's raining! There's Peter! Peter, what's up? There's Megan again. Oh God, that's a really horrible close-up.
Yesterday I got to fall on the bus and do my own stunt. And
There's Nicole in the back.
I was just like kissed you accidentally. You were like right here, and I was like, rah.
That one's definitely not going in.
I think that's about all the exciting stuff.
Hope you enjoyed the tour. You're gonna get that back and you're gonna be like, what? None of this is usable.
In every school, students have their lunch gang. As my dad says, your racer is only as good as your pit crew.
There's always different cliques in high school. That's just how it is anywhere.
I think everyone's high school experience has some sort of clique and that sort of stuff in it.
There were definitely the mean girls who were mean to people.
I think that there are often girls that take their power to the extreme, and I certainly experienced it.
I was really insecure in high school, and I wanted to be part of the popular group, you know, and I really tried hard for a while.
Since you're new here, I thought we'd help you out. Let you know who to hang out with. Us.
And then I think around junior or senior year, I just stopped caring and started being myself.
There, she can't do that. Can she do that?
Which was actually a lot more fun than trying so hard.
Well, luckily I got to skip out of high school. But middle school was, I definitely was like the Abby character.
Oops.
I kind of was in like every like academic club.
Gross.
You know, bookworm, teacher's pet.
I was, you know, in marching band and editor of the high school paper and sort of part of the nerd group.
I think I was probably in the nerdy clique instead of the mean girls.
I'm impressed.
That makes one of us.
I've never really experienced bullying, luckily.
I mean, I've totally had people trip me in school when I was growing up. Yeah, good times.
Maybe that's because I've always been the bully, but don't they say that? Like if you didn't have a bully, then you probably were the bully.
That's a lie. I would never do that.
Well, apparently you did.
I don't think I have the capability of being a bully.
Unfortunately, like sometimes I'll hear things about what girls do to other girls, and I'm like, oh, that's totally fake. That doesn't happen.
I don't like you right now.
But it really does. So that's what I get for being homeschooled. I just don't know.
Stay down there and don't ever look at me again.
High school movies are just like going to real high school, except they only last a month, and then you switch high school populations.
I always joke that I went to Disney Channel high school because like everybody dates everybody. There's so much drama. Like, he dated her. No, oh my gosh, really? Like, that's exactly what it's like.
I'm such an idiot. I thought they were just hooking up.
Oh, gross. You know, whether you go to high school or not is completely, you know, whatever, because you're gonna encounter people that don't gel so great with you wherever you go.
This is war.
Oh God. You're gonna find mean girls everywhere.
You know who you are.
I will find you and hunt you down and kill you. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Obviously, the more mature way to deal with mean girls is not revenge.
Isn't the whole point is to rise above it and to, you know, to let it go and to say, look, that's their problem, not mine?
Step back and say, you know what? you do your thing, I'll do mine. Let's not mess with each other.
You're only happy when making others miserable. But high school will end, Mandy, and then what will you have left?
I think we all wish we could go back to high school and sort of stand up to the bullies and tell them off.
No, I don't create rivals.
Well, you know, I did have one in particular, which shall remain nameless, because I'm bigger than that.
You know, now I'm here doing what I love to do, so. Look who's laughing now.
You know, as long as you survive high school and find your tribe, like Joe and Abby have together, you're fine. You're golden. That's all you need.